Hello and welcome to another Tastic Wednesday. Today we're going to be making a speaker out of this paper plate, these magnets, this coil, this aux cord, and then the sandpaper with the wire. So to get started, we have to take our coil and wrap it around the magnets just to make sure that it's nice. Make sure it's nice and tight around there with some on the edge. So you just want to wrap it around like that. And then you want to leave a little bit on both edges, again, just to make sure so that we can connect it to our audio device. And then you're just going to want to take the coil off and you want to tape it to the back of the paper plate. So now that you have the coil off of the magnets, we're going to tape it down to the back of the paper plate. Just like that, and then want to make sure that the ends don't get taped down. So just like this. With the aux cord cable here, we have the three wires. The red one and the white one are used for left and right speakers. If we had like a stereo, we're only making one speaker, so we're going to use one of those. And then this black cable is a grounding cable, it's called, which allows electricity to flow in and then back in and out of our circuit. So we're going to need to plug this into our device when we're ready to use it. The wire that's on the back of the paper plate, it's an insulated wire, so we have to use sandpaper to expose wire on the ends so that the speaker will play the music. So we just take our sandpaper, go on the wire, and just try to get all that insulation off. Once the insulation's off, it should turn into a almost golden kind of color. It won't be this shiny red color anymore. The last things you want to do is, if you can set it up on the table with using these magnets like this, so you put the magnets down and then make sure that your coil goes right on top of the magnets there. Like that. Or you could also hold it up to your ear like that. Make sure that the magnets are still on the back of that coil, and then you can hold it up to your ear because it will be kind of quiet. So we're going to put it on the table. Make sure the coil lines up. And then we're going to want to connect either the red or the white wire to one of the sides of the coil, and then the black one to the other side, so that one of them will transmit the audio and the other one will ground it, so we have a closed loop circuit. Okay. So one of them like that, and then the other one should go like that. So now that the wires here are wrapped around the aux cord wires and taped like that, we're gonna, like I showed before, put the coil on top of these magnets the best we can. Like that. And then if we try playing music, we could see if it gets played. It should be really quiet though, because we aren't using an amplifier, it's called, like most speakers have, so it will be pretty quiet. So the other option besides the table is you could end up holding the magnets to the coil to the back of it like that, and then playing music that way. If you can't hear any music playing, things that you should check and make sure is that the magnets are facing upward like this and not sideways. Also check your wires for insulation. Make sure there's no insulation left on either of those wires. And the last thing you should make sure is that the aux cord cables don't bump into each other or don't touch. How this paper plate speaker works is that when you have an audio file saved on a device, it's stored as numbers, ones and zeros, which then get turned into electrical current, or AC current or signal it's called, which makes little pulses going down into the coil, which then activates as a temporary magnet, and these magnets will then push or pull it away, causing the air molecules above the plate to push out or not do anything, so that you can hear the sounds coming through. If we had an amplifier, like I said earlier, so like with computers, those speakers, they have amplifiers to make the sound a lot louder, or even headphones aren't too loud, but you put them right in your ear so that you could hear the sound. Some things that you should or could try with this paper plate speaker is try using a different amount of magnets. We gave 6. Try maybe using 3, 4, 1, see how the sound changes. Try using, wrapping the coil a different amount of times, so try wrapping it 25 or 100 times, see what happens to the sound. Try different objects for, we use the paper plate, you can try a cup, try a bigger plate, smaller plate, try a bowl, see what happens with the sound. Thank you for watching this Tastic video, and have fun with your paper plate speaker.